I'm gonna be doing some F250 skidding today, and I just have some rope, some high-powered rope. It'll just take one of them, I believe, to get this out of here in pieces. As you can see here, there's a nice one there that goes all the way down there, and then a little one there. There's a big one back there, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to that. I know I could get to it, but I don't know if it's worth the time. See what kind of maneuvers I can pull off here to get this wood out to here where I can buck it and chuck it. Thanks for joining me. Let's do this. I popped the top off right there. Here's my hopes. As I pull, that's gonna hit there and use that as a fulcrum and pull this heavy side around and come down through here. This is all swampy down through here. Right? But this was hanging up over the water, so it's a nice shaped and good shaped oak tree. And came around those two limbs there, and then this one that's unattached, and then I got that round out of the way so it wouldn't snag up on that other log. So I have it attached over here, just right here for now. This is a very strong point. I usually attach to it somehow, tie around it, or let's see what happens. Well, I don't want to get my socks wet. Well, I have to take a look at the footage, but from the looks of it, it looks like things went a little less fancy than I intended, which is typical. But for me, unless you spend a lot of time rigging, you gotta just kind of live with the outcome. But the outcome is really livable. I got that log from right here to over there where my truck was almost. I was able to see the first part as it swung around, but then I started getting behind those trees over there. So I'll have to review it and see what you guys saw, but it did finally get hung up on that tree down there, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna pull this out here. Well, half of it. Do half at a time. Yeah, get this up there and we'll be happy. Alrighty, see you there. I'm hooked up to our next log. It's kind of nice because this hopefully will help it to skid where it doesn't bury its front edges. But either way, this is pretty soft ground, so that won't be the biggest issue. Just want it to stay tied on there. And so you can see I cut it in half, and the butt end of the tree is down there. I cut this stump off already, so that should be ready to roll once we get this dragged out. Well, that was awesome. Let's get ready for the last one here. I had another piece that I tied in to the main rope that's going all the way back. And if you can tell, when I start pulling on this, that may be tempted to head into those trees to the right, which we don't want to happen. We want it to stay on course, come down through here, and end up, that would be cool if it ended up right there next to this one. I'll take it if it comes over here though too. As long as we get it up here somewhere and not caught in those trees. So I kind of rigged it to where it goes, this rope goes over here and it goes behind this crotch and some branches that are not standing, not in a standing tree. And a part of this tree, as a matter of fact, it's going through a crotch over there. So hopefully that holds it long enough. I don't want it to hold it the whole time and that log to end up over here. I want it to hold long enough to get it on the right track, and then it will probably start sliding and bring it in here somewhere. So let's see if it works. Comment, what do you think is going to happen? Well, I'm not sure what all happened. I'll have to review the footage. I heard a lot of noise back here. A lot of clinging and clanging, binging and bonging. But let's see where we ended up is where I wanted to be. Ooh, look at this. Beautiful. Got it. Well, either I'll buck that up or pull these out. I don't know. What should I do first? I think I better get to bucking and chucking, because every time I drive somewhere, I want to head home with a load. I don't want to waste that trip. So let me try to fill up the trailer. But thanks for joining me today, you guys. It was fun for me. Hope you had a good time. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Isn't that cool? Those are right here, and they were back there. Got them right here. Let's buck and chuck.